Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Just joining us, we are already underway. It's he's had a shot! And here's Aubameyang. Rijkaard. Got a shot away! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Marco Verratti. Owen. And the counter is on. Trout calling for him to shoot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Yuri positions himself well and cuts it out. It's Aubameyang. Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Saul. Stefan Savic. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Savic cuts it out. Koulibaly. Tries to switch the play. Stefan Savic. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
But they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Gets things going for the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Jimenez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, real danger here! Marco Verratti. Koulibaly hoists it forward. Giggs. He gets past his man. Heads it! And out to safety. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's surely a foul. Free kick. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Rijkaard dinks one in. And he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Coutinho. Gets away from his opponents. Aimed into up for the header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Saul. And it's Owen. He's had a look, and Owen! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Saul plays it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Coutinho, and it's Chilwell.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Here's a corner. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
Great leap! Clearance and very necessary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's Owen. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. And it has finished goalless. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be...
Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Caught in the haze of the moon and the break of the light. I know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. But last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. You asked, are you here on your own? I said only tonight. Before you could say any more, I just looked in your eyes. I said, you know what I want?
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific, the players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Aubameyang. It's come loose. Anthony Lopez catches it safely. Kimmich. Up for a throw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah. And here's Owen. Rijkaard. And here's Aubameyang. And he's straight offside. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And he's going long. Well, given offside once more. Alex Collado gets it out to the wing. And he's there to hoof it away. He's been won straight back. De Ligt has got himself a free kick. Without complication. Dembele. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Clearance and very necessary. Ball is over the line. And there's the end of the first half. So the other team is breaking through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Played back in. Chip through. Owen. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Looking to hit the front line. Caught offside that time. There's a long ball. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard, and the shot! In it goes! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alex Collado. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Goes direct to the front line. Alex Collado. He's got away. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but...
Up for the header! Not the best of headers. Alex Collado picks it up from the goal kick. Ball's gone out of play. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Vieira. Romagnoli. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And here's Aubameyang. Goes for goal!
Milan are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Gets it back. Tries to locate someone up front. Hoists it forward. Vieira. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have new...
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew The date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are what? And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Savic, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aubameyang. Aubameyang brings the ball forward. Aubameyang drives it forward. And it's Owen.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Owen. Savic. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Vieira. Aubameyang. Now it's Owen. Owen! He's got through. Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. And Torres! It's there! And it's Iraq who take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Iraq break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Owen, well positioned to make that interception. Donnarumma gets it away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Rijkaard. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's played forward. Savic battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Torres. In with the challenge. And it's been taken straight back. Yuri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are now matching their opponents blow for blow despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, people.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
There's a long ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Tried to play it through.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. Acerbi. Tolisso. That's a throw. And here's Torres. Just brushed off the ball there.
Iraq are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hernandez. Clears it out of harm's way. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything.
And here's Owen. Acerbi. Longley. Acerbi. And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's just a bad day.
ജാതിലൊക്കെ
ഒന്നും പറയാനില്ല. ഇവരൊക്കെ മെല്ലെ വിക്കറ്റ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടായിരിക്കും.
I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. Indian lace front, Remy ash blonde, curly, silky, straight, synthetic wave, 12-inch human cap blissful, pony Yankee side bang, purple gray, chocolate Fanta black ombre, dip dye highlight. Every week a different do. Alter ego, who is who? Every single hero too. Ain't got no style, I'm nobody, I'm nobody, I'm nobody. No phone, no call, no bed, no home. No phone, no call, no bed. No phone, no home, no call, no bed. Sometimes I'm joking. No phone, no call, no bed. On a Sunday. No home, Cassandra on a Monday. No call, no bed. My donkey is my homestay. I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. Indiana lace front, Remy ash blonde, curly, silky, straight, synthetic wave, 12-inch human cap blissful, pony Yankee side bang, purple gray, chocolate Fanta black ombre, dip dye highlights. Highlights. Lights. Highlights. Lights. Highlights. Lights. I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. I know I shouldn't do it, but I love synthetic wigs a lot. Indiana lace front, Remy ash blonde, curly, silky, straight, synthetic wave, 12-inch human cap blissful, pony Yankee side bang, purple gray, chocolate Fanta black ombre, dip dye highlights.
to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler, with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And here's Messi. Now can he finish? Oh, and the shot! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0. From here on. Goalkeeper's ball. Milan have made a major appointment here. What's your take on it?
Look, he has a great reputation for bringing out the best in players, with the emphasis always on the team. As they say, it's going to be his way or the highway.
Thiago. Romagnoli. Now it's Eriksson. Owen. Forward it goes. And it's Roberto. Just brushed off the ball there. A fabulous position. Plays it back. Has a pop! And it's played forward. He's had a shot! And we've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their... They don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Managed to get it away. Mane. Now it's Mane. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Messi plays it short. Swung over into them. Gets his head to it! Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
There's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. He's through, now is he in? Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Owen. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Owen. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Messi. He's found his man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoists it high. Oh, real danger here. Gets the better of his man. Owen! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He'll hit it! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think the little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Ceballos. Thiago. Aubameyang. Owen. Now it's Eriksen. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Milan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He gets past his man.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Messi. And it's Eriksen.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Messi. And out to safety. Breaks on here. This could be their final throw of the dice. So that's it. It is all over. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. You look back on the game, then, Jim.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Mane. Owen. Now it's Owen. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. He's gone for it! Just off target.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Marco Verratti. Corner then. Header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lesson is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And he's going long. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Thiago. Messi. How about a shot? And Ericsson! And it's a goal! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Aubameyang. And here's Thiago.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Owen. Aubameyang. Hardly anything between the sides. Ericsson! He's pulled off a fine save.
Christian Eriksen sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. De Ligt. De Ligt drives it forward. And it's Ziyech. As we hit half-time, the first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's there to receive it. Has a pop! Titi attempts a clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Ashley Young. These stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Right card, seems a free kick for that. Driven straight at the wall. Owen gets the better of his man. Real chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Rivaldo just brushed off the ball there. Messi. One way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's on a plate! And Owen! Oh, he's missed it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Messi. He's had a look. Ericsson! They've scored! Out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Has he picked him out? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Milan get it back again. De Ligt. Umtiti. Rivaldo. And it's Mane. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ericsson. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Milan totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
So it's just too fast, you and I. Careful what you show me, your license to shine. I was always first to ask, it's a comment. I'm not leaving without. I've been proving what I say, I'm not here. Even if you try now, what you go on. I've been moving while I make you sorry, yeah. Leave you in the burn. I've been proving what I say, I'm not here. Even if you try now, what you go on. I've been moving while I make you sorry, yeah. Leave you in the burn. I was always blessed with the flex, it's not a friend. Now I'm playing the cards. Sell what you owe, make it friends just without it. I was always stepping the test without it. Now it's getting aside. I've been proving what I say, I'm not here. Even if you try now, what you go on. I've been moving while I make you sorry, yeah. Leave you in the burn. I've been proving what I say, I'm not here. Even if you try now, what you go on. I've been moving while I make you sorry, yeah. Leave you in the burn.
Don't say another sorry today. One more time is more than you mean it anyway. Lately I've been fine floating away. Got so out of touch I started to levitate. Now we just hang around like a haircut growing out. This planet never needed gravity to drag you down. The days like this, I forget my darkness and remember your Don't blame another night on the moon. Sometimes fate just sings to a different tune. Why'd you have to take it all so hard on yourself? We were promised the world, but so was everyone else. So maybe it's an end, 'cause this don't feel like a start. But every generation probably thought they were the last. And days like this, I forget my darkness and remember your I wanna speak, but I'm wondering how. And I wonder since when was my voice a foreign object in my mouth? But what you doing for me, I just wish I could do it for you. Yeah, what you doing for me, I just wish I could do it for you.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Beckham. Rijkaard. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. And Romario!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Receives it in a good...
Some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you need to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? It is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Thiago goes up and over. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. That's a promising ball. Mbappe going through. Mbappe! And the defence can get it clear. It's being played forward. Now can he... And Romario! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Rijkaard. He's played him through. He's got away. Maradona! And more, and more, and more. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Forward it goes. Maradona. Has a goal! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Eriksson goes looking. Owen gets it back. Aubameyang with a long pass. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. lobs it in gently. Dinks one in. And a play for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Vieira. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Beckham. Park Ji-sung battles to win it back, and it's Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Van Dijk. Vieira. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Has he picked him out? Now surely! Vieira. Messi. In with the challenge. Well played, he saw that coming. Eriksson plays it forward. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Beckham. Now it's Romario. And he's there to clear it. Just brushed off the ball there. Owen. Owen looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Maradona. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Romario. Vieira. He'll try from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Vieira certainly displayed his fine technique, but the keeper was never really in trouble.
Gets it back, and it's Aubameyang. Owen. Aubameyang! It's gone out for a throw-in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Owen. Van Dijk battles to win it back. Beckham. Now it's Maradona. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gets wrestled off the ball. Let's put a stop to that. Triol. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Mbappe, his left chance! It's a goal! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Park Ji-sung with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Right card proves too strong there. Right card. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Tries lifting it over. Owen with the foul. Triol. Van Dijk. And it's Beckham. Vieira. Messi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Beckham. Vieira. Beckham. And it's Owen. Vieira. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Romagnoli plays it forward. Chip through. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Beckham. Just brushed off the ball, and Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Bit of a misjudgment. Now it's Ericsson. Hoists it forward. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Messi has got himself a free kick. Oh, almost a sixth!
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Beckham goes long. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Beckham goes looking. Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And here's from Mario. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he heaves it forward. Mbappe. Beckham. Beckham! And here's from Mario. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Saved saved it! And it's Beckham. Mbappe. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Romario. Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand.
Beckham! No, got right underneath it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Romario. This is good, that's a foul. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. And it's Messi. Ericsson. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! He's put it wide.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Forward it goes. And here's Owen. Ericsson. It's a loose ball. Done very well to intervene. And now they can launch a counter. He's through, now is he in? Romario! That's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Park Ji-sung. He gets past his man. And that's been levered clear. It's come loose. Defending of the desperate variety. And Messi! Danger averted for now. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hits one! That has faded wide. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Thiago gets rid, belts one. Park Ji-sung. Beckham. Mbappe! Fence has got rid of that. And that's been won straight back. Messi. He hits it! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Put out the best in the keeper. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Romagnoli cuts it out. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good interception. Romario. Managed to get it away. Rijkaard. And here's Romario. And that's it. Milan thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.